Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to Slayer Talk. My name is Mark. With me as always is my wife Carol. How you doing today, Carol?
Hey, what's up?
Not much. It's been a good week here. It's January 23rd, 2001.
Yep, it is. I really, really don't like it when you do that.
Well, you don't like it when I do what?
When you do that thing where you just drag it out and your voice gets all into the microphone.
Why?
Like that. I don't like it.
Why?
It's annoying.
So I shouldn't do that into your ear when you're sleeping at night anymore?
That's why I've been dreaming about demons.
But speaking of dreaming of demons, we watched Checkpoint.
Yes, we did.
Do you think they named this Checkpoint because it's like the mid-season of the episode? It's like the middle episode in the season. Like, this is our checkpoint. Like, if Buffy dies after this point, we go back to the save point of Checkpoint. We just come. That would be an interesting thing to do sometime for this show or any show really, where you have an episode that's like the starting point for a character. Like a character goes along, dies, and then restarts at a certain episode, and then like keeps going from there.
Like the movie Groundhog Day.
Sort of, but like instead of repeating the same day over and over again, it's like video game logic. Where It's like they could go 10, 12 episodes into the future and then die in an episode. And then next episode, we start back at checkpoint.
Yeah.
And then it's like similar things happen, but it's like a little different. They're making different decisions. Oh my God, I'm going to write this show.
Okay.
I'm registering this show with the Writers Guild of America, everyone. So don't steal it.
I mean, it's a pretty loose idea at this point. I think that it would be hard to steal.
Yeah.
Because we don't know anything about the characters or the setting or, Yeah.
It's all right. I'll work on a show Bible.
I know. I got you.
But anyway, so this episode of Buffy the Vampire Slayer.
Which we did not write.
Checkpoint. No, I wish. What'd you think of this episode?
I enjoyed it. I thought it was a good episode. I thought Buffy was pretty kick-ass in this episode. So. Mm-hmm. How about you?
I liked it. Well, end of episode, everyone. No, in this. So this episode opens with. How does it open? I don't remember.
Oh my God! How does it open? I think with the Watchers Council is coming. Like they're not there yet, but Giles is telling them that they're coming. I think that's where we start.
That we start at the meeting.
I think so.
Because I remember they do this like thing where it's like Buffy's like fucking fast reflexes or whatever. Like she's ready for anything, and then she's like yawning in class, and she talks to that fucking asshole professor.
Yeah. I mean, I remember those things too, but I feel like they happened after the conversation about the council.
Yeah, I guess. I don't remember.
You know what? We're the ones that are recording the episode, so it happened however the fuck we say it happened.
I guess that's
true.
So
the episode starts with Giles has returned from his trip to England.
I have returned.
And
previously on Buffy the Vampire.
He has some news that the council is coming for a visit.
Yeah, and she reacts like that dude on the Death Star in Empire and Return of the Jedi.
Revenge of the Jedi? Revenge of the Nerds?
It was originally supposed to be called Revenge of the Jedi.
Oh. Weird.
Yeah,
you're such a dork. I love you, but you're such a dork that you know that.
There's actually like a few posters out there that say Revenge of the Jedi on it, and they're super, super valuable.
That makes sense.
Yeah. But they changed it to Return because I think they thought Revenge was too like aggressive or whatever. But anyway, yeah, she reacts the same way that one Imperial dude on the Death Star in Return of the Jedi reacts when Darth Vader says the Emperor's coming. The Emperor's coming. Yeah.
She's like, she recites all of the times that they almost killed her.
The 2 times, yes.
I thought there was more than 2.
No, when they put her through that weird test and when they thought she was Faith.
But still, I mean, those are all of the times she met them, too. So if you almost die every time you meet a person or a group of people, you probably want to avoid them.
Yeah, I mean, if she had a nickel. she'd only have 2 nickels. But it is weird that it happened twice.
Right. But Giles assures her that no, they're coming because they have information that's going to help us about Glory.
Yeah, they have information, but they need to come to them personally.
She's like, why can't they just call on the telephone?
Phones exist.
Right. Which, she had a very valid point and reason to be concerned.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, because they come and start wrecking shop at the magic box.
Yeah, immediately they walk in and they're closing the place down and they're talking about all the stuff he has that he shouldn't have. And then they're talking about putting her through basically another trial to make sure she's worthy of the information they have.
But this trial is, it's known. The first trial, she had to do it when she was 18 or whatever, and she didn't even know it was happening.
Right.
But this one, they're we brought people here that are gonna put you through your paces.
They're gonna test you, and so they're gonna test her. They're gonna
do interviews with everyone.
Yeah, which is weird.
And Anya's all concerned because she's a former demon and they kill demons and stuff like that.
Yeah, she's so funny. She makes up this whole backstory about I was raised by 2 parents in the Midwest and
Southern Indiana.
Yeah, my birthday is the 4th of July because I'm so patriotic. Everybody says Anya the Patriot.
Right. Yeah, it's really funny when they do the interview with her and everything. And so they ask her questions and she's like, that sounds demon-y. And I don't hold with those demons.
I love her character so much.
She's very funny. She's a great addition to the show.
But Buffy initially tries to refuse to participate, and then the council starts talking about shutting Giles' shop down.
Yeah,
and
we'll get the shop closed, and we'll fucking deport him.
How do they have the strings to pull everywhere? They don't even live in this country, but they're going to get him deported?
Well, Giles does say, he's when it comes to the rough and tumble stuff, they can get the job done. They're pretty ham-fisted when it comes to that. But when it comes to the political, pulling strings and stuff in the background, they're really, really good at it. And they know a lot of people.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, they absolutely could deport me.
So everybody has to cooperate or they'll ruin Giles' life.
And Buffy says, well, they were smart. They chose the right thing because I can't live without you, Giles.
Which is sweet.
Yeah.
You made it sound like it was like you were mocking her, but
no, she's
okay. She loves him, and that's okay.
But they do have a meeting about it and try to figure out what's going on. Dawn again, kind of is eavesdropping and overhearing and everything, and they're all talking openly about that she's not of the key or whatever.
No, I don't think they are saying she is the key.
Well, they don't openly say that. No.
And I don't think she knows she's the key. I don't think that's knowledge Dawn has.
Yeah.
She knows that something's up with her, that she's not her or whatever, but she isn't, she's the key.
Yeah.
Because that comes up later, too.
Meanwhile, Glory is glory, glory, hallelujah.
This may be how the episode starts, actually.
With Glore?
Wait. Not with Glory. It starts in the hospital, right? With the bumpy guys?
The bumpy guys?
She hugs one of them and says that they're bumpy.
No, that's later.
Okay.
She doesn't go to the hospital in this episode. That's at her hotel.
Oh.
But she does say that.
Okay.
But anyway,
she was writhing on the floor.
Yes.
Yeah, she's dying or something, and they bring her. She's somebody.
They bring her a mailman.
And she's like, finally.
People known for their sanity.
Right.
Mailman.
And they're
because all the shootings.
Right. They're like, drink, they say, and she shoves her hands in his head. What the fuck? That's weird.
She's drinking his brains, I guess. I don't know.
I don't like it.
It's very vague. It's only because they don't die. If she was literally absorbing their brains or whatever, they'd die.
Right.
But she's absorbing whatever makes them sane.
Creepy.
Yeah, the whole thing's weird. But she's like, oh, don't cut it so close next time. And then she says, you know what? Fuck all this shit. I want my key. And the guy's like, yeah, the alignment or whatever is happening faster than we thought. So all these vague things happening in the background. And he's like, you need your key soon because we got to do this shit. And she's like, well, that Slayer, I think, knows where it is.
And why does she think the Slayer knows where the key is?
I don't know. That like
reaching.
It comes out of nowhere where she's just like, I think she knows where the key is. And maybe she thinks that because she's the Slayer. Maybe she thinks like, well, if they were going to give it to someone, they would give it to the Slayer. Mm-hmm. But wouldn't that be a reason not to give it to the Slayer? Because she'd be the person you'd suspect the most?
I guess. But I mean, she's also the one who could... They're not going to give it to a regular person because Glory would just be like,
if they could figure it out.
Yeah.
There was I don't know if it was an actual plan. I think it was an actual plan, but they never actually went through with it. But it was like, if they were going to put the nuclear codes into a person somehow. I don't remember exactly how, but like the only way that you could get the nuclear codes is to kill this person.
Oh my God.
So the idea was only that the president would only order this just random citizen killed to get the nuclear codes in an absolute we can't avoid going to nuclear war situation.
What science fiction novel did this come from?
I don't know. They did a lot of weird shit in the 80s.
You're trying to tell me this is for real.
I think so. They didn't do it, but I think they were thinking about doing this.
I mean, you wouldn't think they would have done like fucking Agent Orange stuff either, but or is that right? Is that what they called it? The stuff that made people crazy that they like experiment on people and stuff.
Agent Orange is right.
Yeah. Okay. I just want to make sure I was getting my shit right.
Oh wait, are you talking about MK Ultra or whatever?
Whatever we did to people, not what other countries did to people.
Agent Orange is what they used in Vietnam, I think.
Okay.
And that's like it affected our people too.
But what's MK Ultra?
MK Ultra was a series of experiments in the 1960s that the CIA did on like college students and shit like that, giving them LSD and like other psychotropics and like just weird shit to see what it would do to them.
Yeah, I feel like that's what I was thinking of.
Okay.
Either way though, it's all fucked.
Yeah. I'll go to the library and do some research on that, and maybe I'll have answers for you next time. But I'm fairly confident that was a real thing that they thought about to do.
And where in a person are they going to hide that? That's like, what in the fuck? Tattoo it on their teeth?
That's what makes me hesitate about it, because I don't remember the exact methodology they were talking about doing it. All I know is that they had to be killed. So it couldn't just be like a tattoo somewhere or something, because in order to get it, they had to kill the person. Because that was the whole thing was supposed to be like a deterrent against using the nuclear codes.
Sounds like something that like Hitler would do. Hide something in a body.
Yeah. Hitler was known for his scavenger hunts and bodies.
Oh my God. How did we derail so far?
So Glory. But anyway, so she wants to she says the Slayer must have the key or know where it is. So why don't you have that guy that works at the hospital, Ben, I think his name is. Why don't you have that vague dude help us? So Bumpy guy goes over there.
She hugs him and calls him Bumpy, and it's funny to me.
That's later, though.
But still, it's okay.
We can get to that. But she also has one of those circular beds. What do you think of those?
Nothing.
Whatever hotel room that she's in, she's got one of those beds. You see them in movies and TV sometimes. I've never seen one in real life. But instead of a square, it's just a big circle.
That would screw with me.
Yeah,
like, I feel like I'd roll right off of it.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't like it at all.
And if you're going to get a weird-shaped bed, get a heart-shaped bed. That vibrates. That's the only excuse for a cool-looking bed.
All right.
Has to be a sex bed. That's all I'm saying.
With that girl.
Well, that would be a bonus.
So, anyway, the guy goes to Ben, and Ben has his one scene in the episode where he's like, Bumpy guy's like, hey.
See? Ben in the hospital. Did happen. I didn't imagine it.
No. But the bumpy guy's like, hey, fucking, she wants the Vampire Slayer.
Yeah.
And he's like, who? And she's like, that Buffy girl, you know her. And he's like, she's the Slayer?
Yeah.
He didn't even know.
Like, he's supposed to, like, work for Glory and be kind of evil. How does he not know about Buffy? Like, all the evil people know about Buffy. It's like instilled at birth.
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah,
everyone's shown a picture of her at birth.
Like, when my stepdad was trying to get people to not sell me cigarettes, all of a sudden, everybody saw my picture. Do not sell to this girl. Anyway.
So Ben punches the shit out of him, I guess. I guess he's strong enough to just fight this demon.
They don't seem strong. I mean...
I guess, but they are demons.
Yeah.
They're little minion guys.
Yeah, that's what she calls them.
But
Bumpy minions.
So he comes back, and his eyes all blackened. Kind of feel bad for him.
Yeah, I mean, he's like, just doing what he's told.
He's got a message. He's not going to help us. And she freaks out and starts talking about like how she feels like so insane and everything and stuff like that.
And she's like hovering her hands around the sides of his head.
She's like, and she's like, yeah, you're good or whatever till I suck your brains out eventually. Like she says it like it's going to happen someday.
But like, why doesn't she suck their brains out ever then? Because they're always just bringing her other people and they seem so much easier to get to.
I guess, but like, I don't know, maybe humans are better for her?
Maybe, or maybe she doesn't want to hurt her minions.
Yeah, I don't know. But anyway, yeah, that's when she hugs him, and she's like, you're the only one that understands me.
Yeah.
Because she's like, this, it just drives me insane. She's like, do you know what I'm saying? Do you know how that feels? And he's like, it drives you insane. And she goes, exactly.
Okay, I got one more thing.
Yeah.
That literally reminded me of the time I was so drunk. And I walked in with a group of my friends into my friend's house, and their mom was there. And I said something to her that was apparently just complete gibberish, incoherent. And she repeated it back to me. And I was like, you understand me.
Wow.
I was so happy I hugged her. Like, wow, she gets it. Yeah. Anyway.
That was Glory in this episode.
Yes.
So she's like, fine, I'll just do it myself or whatever. And she goes to Buffy's house and is just like, hey. Buffy starts to...
Yeah, Buffy comes home and she's just in her house. Like, why do people keep doing that? Like, they go in, let themselves in line. She needs a better security system.
Yeah. Oh, I remember how the fucking episode begins.
Huh.
This is somewhat relevant.
Okay.
Buffy's fighting some weird vampire. Just another, like, besuited vampire or whatever. He shops at Men's Warehouse. I don't know. Like he punches her or whatever. I don't think he was gonna kill her, but he did get a hit in. And then Spike comes flying out of fucking nowhere, tackles him and kills the vampire.
Yes.
And he's like, I saved you. And she's like, I don't need your fucking help.
Yeah, that was kind of bitchy. I mean, like, okay, she didn't make the connection that he's stalking her. So yeah. I don't know why she was so mean. I mean, he did save her. Like, I think she thinks he's just wandering around the graveyard because he lives there.
She was being really mean to him.
She's almost always really mean to him. I think he has some kind of weird fetish. Like, I think that he would like a dominatrix.
Maybe. Yeah. You get your equipment out. So anyway, so that's how the episode opens. So Glory now we're fast forward. Glory is in her house, and Buffy goes to like punch her or whatever, and she's like, "No, we're not fighting." She's like, "If we were gonna fight, you'd know because you'd be dead."
Right. And she says that very calmly, and it's just true. Like, she's just way stronger than Buffy, which is weird.
It is weird.
She may be the first thing we've encountered that's stronger than Buffy.
Yeah, I think so. Yes. But so they have a conversation. She's like, "Look, I just want the key. Okay, I need the key. You either have it
or you know where it is. Yeah.
So I want it, and just tell me where it is." And she goes, and we'll be cool if you do, and if you don't, I'll kill your whole family
and all your friends,
and I'll make you watch.
And then Dawn starts to walk in the room.
Yeah. And then Buffy's like giving her faces like, you know, like don't come in here.
Like get out, yeah.
And she starts to back out and Glory's like, hey kid, come here.
Without ever turning around.
No.
Like she literally has eyes in the back of her head or some shit.
But it's weird she can't figure out that that's the key that she's looking for.
They hit it real well.
Yeah, I guess so.
Flesh and bone there.
But she's like, she says something like, didn't you, like, your sister probably's taken stuff from you before, right? Like, you know what it, like, she's taken something from me. You know what, where would she hide something she stole from you? And the whole time Buffy's like, Dawn, get out of here. Don't involve her. This doesn't involve her. Like, you know, and all this stuff. And Dawn goes, you're always saying stuff that I'm not supposed to know or whatever.
She's like, and, you know, at some point I'm going to figure this out, and storms out. So, like, that was probably not the smartest thing to say.
No. But Glory's like, I like this kid.
Mm-hmm. Well, yeah, she thinks she's going to figure out where her key is. Not realizing she is her key.
Yeah. I don't think that's what she was saying, but do you think that's what she was saying? That she was going to try to get the key for her?
Maybe not. Maybe she just likes her gumption or whatever.
But anyway, so she's like, look, Glory leaves it at, hey, you know, think about it. Like, I'll give you some time to think about this, but you should make this deal. Because I'll kill everyone if you don't.
And she says it's a one-time offer or whatever. So yeah, the next time they run into each other, if she's not giving her the key, it sounds like she's going to be killing everyone she loves.
Yeah. She at this point, she's supposed to go for her final trial.
Stupid.
You want to talk a little bit about the trials before we get there? Because we're a little out of order, I guess.
Are we? Oh.
Yeah, because she walks from there. She has the encounter with the other people. She walks from there to go to her final trial, the interview thing, and that's where the whole episode comes to a head. But we do have a couple things that she does trial-y before that.
Yeah, one of the things they have her do is martial arts blindfolded, and they're like, you know, the Japanese, you know, codes or code words or whatever.
They are so fucking with her.
You think?
Well, that's what it comes out that yes. But I was thinking at the time, I'm like, what the like Japanese? Who cares?
Right.
And he's like, haven't you been teaching her, Giles? And he's like, yeah, I'd like to survive, like to be for effectiveness, not to learn the Japanese judo techniques.
So they blindfold her, and then they have, you know, people attacking her, and Giles is like, eventually starts giving her commands because she can't understand anything they're saying to her.
No.
So he's just like, punch him to the left, to the right.
Well, eventually she's just like, I gotta do it my way, and she starts kicking his ass.
Yeah.
But she's supposed to be protecting this dummy made of hay, and the guy's got an axe. She kicks him, breaks his rib, but she accidentally flings the axe back, and it totally impales the dummy.
Yeah,
and almost hits one of the other people.
Not a great moment.
No, we're worried at this point. But then, so after her meeting with Glory, first of all, after her meeting with Glory, her mom comes down. Her mom is wearing like a kerchief, right?
Yeah.
I guess because of the wound in her head.
Right.
Okay. I just thought it was a weird like Valerie Harper 1975 choice.
No, they talked about last episode they want her to get a wig.
But now I get it. I get it now. But she says to her mom, she's like, pack your shit, let's go. You and Dawn, we're getting the fuck out of here.
Oh my god, this is so weird.
So in the opening where I can't touch you.
You can touch me. It's just like I don't know what you're trying to.
And because we're having a conversation in the episode.
He's very excited.
In the episode, she like at the beginning, she is saying to Spike, like, I don't need your help. I never fucking need your help, Spike. Fuck you. You're a piece of shit. And then she comes into his little lair with, again, Harmony's just
not there.
She's gone, I guess.
Yeah.
But she comes into his little lair with her mom and Dawn, and she's like, I need your help. Mm-hmm.
Which, like, I really don't 100% get this. Like, just, are they that poor that they can't get a hotel room and have to, like, go away for a few days? Like,
I think the point, well, she says to him, because he's like, they kind of go back and forth verbally, and she's like, please, you are the only one strong enough to help me. Mm-hmm. So, like, she thinks that maybe he could protect them.
Against Glory, though?
I don't think he could, but, like, I guess I get her point, though. Of all the people she knows, he's the only one strong that she can trust.
Yeah.
He's the only one that's strong in the same way that she is.
Yeah.
Neither one of them would be able to stand up to Glory, but at least here they're ensconced and they have someone. Like, she wouldn't take them to Willow, you know.
Right.
Because like, yeah.
She'd be in just as much danger.
Yeah.
Although she has spells.
She does. But they don't. But Glory also might look there, too.
True.
So she's like, please, help me. And he's like, okay, I'll help you. But, and then he says to them, there's plenty of blood in the fridge for you. Like, he has to know they don't drink blood.
Of course.
And
should be chicken wings in the fridge.
He's like, now everyone shut up. We're watching Passions.
Yep. And
he watches Passions.
And so does Joyce. They have something
yeah.
in common.
Yeah, they start talking about stuff. It reminds me of the time that, I won't go into the name details or whatever. I don't even remember necessarily. But I said to this, because my mom watches Days of Our Lives, and every once in a while I would watch it with her too. And for a little while, I got into it for a while. And I was talking to this older lady, and she was talking about like watching Days of Our Lives. And I was like, oh yeah, I watch Days of Our Lives. She's like, no, you don't. Because it's a soap opera, so stereotypically it's older ladies that watch this stuff. And I was like, no, I do. And she was like, you do not. Stop making fun of me or whatever. And then I started like asking her, like kind of like this scene where Joyce is asking him about, oh, do you think whatever is going to go through with the surgery, like all this stuff and everything. I started asking her questions about like current plot lines in the show. And she's like, what the hell?
Hey, my mom and I used to record All My Children.
All My Children. Okay.
Watched it every day. So.
Yeah. I never watched that. The Days of Our Lives is literally the only one I ever watched. But anyway, so they seem safe-ish, I guess. As safe as they can be.
Yeah.
So Buffy's going back to the magic box for this final test. They put her all through these different tests, and they interview her friends and everything, and everyone's super nervous, and everything looks like it's going badly.
Oh, yeah.
And the main guy, the guy that put her through the test the first time, I can't remember his name, but...
Asshole number 1, yeah.
Yeah. She's like, well, this will be the real test or whatever, and it's all these questions. It's an interview, and so they're sitting there waiting, and he's like, she's not fucking here. And Giles like, she'll be here. She's like, well, she's 10 minutes late or whatever.
Yeah, 20.
Because she's dealing with all this shit.
Yeah. Well, and then she gets attacked.
Yes.
So she's even later.
She gets attacked by a bunch of knights.
Yeah, this is weird. They remind me of like the Knights Templar.
Yes. I think that's kind of what it's supposed to be a take on. She beats them all up, and then she unmasks one, because they're wearing masks, and chainmail and all this shit. And he's got a weird, like, sigil on his forehead. Mm-hmm. And she's like, who the fuck are you? And he's like, we're the Knights of whatever, I don't know. It's supposed to be like the Knights Templar. Mm-hmm. And she's like, oh, you're with Glory or whatever. He's like, with the wicked one, with the beast or whatever. He says no.
But they want to destroy the key, so she can't get it.
That's the thing. Yeah, he's like, as long as you... Somehow they know she has the key, too? How does everyone know she has the key? So...
they must have sent out a memo.
He's like, yeah, the monks. Just in case anyone's wondering. It's part of their away message. It was not a smart idea, but...
Right.
So we have the monks that are trying to protect the key and keep it safe and keep it out of Glory. And they're mostly dead now, apparently. We have these knights that are trying to destroy the key so Glory can't use it. We have Glory, who is trying to use the key. And then we have the council and Buffy, who are also trying to protect the key, I guess. So they and the monks are working in parallel.
Yeah.
Not now.
Yeah.
But she beats them up, and he's like, fucking kill me. He's like, we'll send 100 men, and then if you kill all them, we'll send 1,000 men. If you kill all them, we'll send 1,000,000 men.
That's
and if you
a lot
kill all
of men.
them, we're out of men.
Right.
There is a limit to what there's a limit to this threat because there's a limited population of the earth. And so she's like, whatever, leave. I'm not killing you. Go. And she goes late to the thing.
Oh, we forgot about her class too.
Yeah, we can talk about that briefly. It doesn't really affect anything. But
I feel like it's part of what inspires her to behave the way she does, though.
yeah, I guess. Okay, I guess that's true.
Because she's kind of just sick and tired of people treating her like shit and telling her what to do.
Yeah, she stands up because they're talking about Rasputin. And she's like, it's weird that Rasputin was like fucking had to get like shot and stabbed and poisoned and everything. And he's like, yeah, but they killed him when they rolled him up in a carpet and drowned him in the lake. And she's like, but people have talked about like seeing him as late as like the 1930s. And the professor's like, this is fact class, not fiction class, you fucking bitch. Mm-hmm. Rasputin's dead. Fuck you. You want to be professor? Come up here, asshole. Like he's not quite that.
I mean,
aggressive.
there was primetime TV language, but go ahead.
It's essentially what he says. He's a real asshole.
He is very awful to her.
Like, teaching and education is supposed to be about asking questions and thinking outside the box and using your brain. Like, not just like, this happened and like, so many history professors treat history like it's dead.
Yeah.
Like it's just this. 1492, 1945, December 7th, 1941. November 22nd, 1963. Like, just like, all these dates,
Yeah.
July 20th, 1969. Just like, that's what they treat it like, right?
Right.
And history's a living thing. Like, it's the story of humanity. Mm-hmm. And that's how you should look at it. So
she beats up a vampire yelling at her teacher. Like she's pretending like it's her teacher when she's beating them up. I remember that.
That's what it is. That's how it begins.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's when we get the Spike, yeah.
Yeah. So when she finally makes it to the trials, she's like, I'm not doing your fucking trials.
Well, I think she comes to does she come to this revelation before she gets there or after she gets there? Because he says something like, okay, so sit down, we'll fucking ask the questions. And I think she thought she was going to, and then she stops, but I don't remember.
I don't know.
But all of a sudden, she's like, you know what? I just figured all this shit out. Like, everyone, Glory, my professor, all these people, you assholes, it's all about power. Mm-hmm. Like, everyone is trying to make me feel like I'm a piece of shit and like I don't have any power. Because I have all the power.
Yeah, she's like,
you're all afraid of me.
She's like, you guys don't exist without me.
Yeah, she's like, your whole job as watchers is me. And since we quit, your life is fucking meaningless.
Yep. And she's like, you're going to give me the information.
Yeah, she goes, you came here acting all like I need to beg you for this information. No. You want me to beg you to let you back into my life. We shouldn't be begging to be in the initiative. You should be begging us. You want us. We don't fucking care about you. And she's like, so this is what's gonna happen. You're gonna give me this fucking information. We'll rejoin your council or whatever. But you're gonna give us this information. You're gonna assist us in any way that you can. You're gonna stay out of our fucking way. Giles gets to keep his shop, and you pay him. And Giles is like, retroactive. She's like, retroactive pay from the moment you fired him.
That's like a couple of years, I think. Yeah.
And they're like, your terms are acceptable.
Crazy. Like, I would never have imagined that working. But
yeah, she fucking completely takes charge. It's the best.
And then we get the big revelation.
Well, real quick, though, there's one more funny thing that happens. Because... she says something like, and my friends are gonna be able to help me too on patrols. My, the witches, the ex-demon. And Anya's like, Willow's an ex-demon. And they're like, what about Xander? He fucking does nothing. And she's like, he's got more like whatever combat hours then all of you combined. And he's going to help too. They all help.
Yep.
And they agree to all of it. And then the guy reveals the one piece of information they have, apparently. Which is that Gloria is not a demon.
No. She's a god.
Yeah. So that's pretty fucked.
How do you fight a god?
I don't know.
I guess we'll figure it out as we go.
What would God need with the starship? Remember that?
Kinda.
From Star Trek V?
Yeah.
What would God need with the starship?
Okay, Captain Kirk.
Jim, when you're meeting the Almighty, you don't ask for his credentials, or whatever he says. Anyway, that is the episode for the week. Carol, tell people where they can find their own vengeful god.
You can write us at latefee1994 at AOL.com. Check out our website at www.retrolatefee.com.
Yep.
And share the tapes with your friends.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.